T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, go for main engine start, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and liftoff of Space Shuttle Endeavour, expanding the International Space Station while creating a classroom in space.
What do a space shuttle mission, squirrel nests, a school newscast, lettuce in the garden, and an annual Thanksgiving lunch all have in common? Well, if your first answer is,
Ha! That's a trick question. They have nothing in common.
obviously you've never been to Hollin Meadows Elementary in Alexandria. Hollin Meadows is a science and math focused school, which means that the curriculum is enriched in science and math for all students. It's not a gifted and talented program. Every student, kindergarten through 6th grade, is exposed to hands-on activities that keep them engaged in learning while helping them see the connection between the classroom and the world around them. Like comparing the growth of basil seeds that traveled in space with those that stayed on Earth. Building squirrel drays or nests while learning about the life needs of animals. Taking weather readings, creating a forecast, and delivering that forecast on the school's morning news show. Or learning how things grow in the school's garden.
All of the activities that we're seeing here have to do with a central idea of authenticity in instruction. We're trying to remove the models, we're trying to remove the black and white drawings and the worksheet activities and anything that has a layer of abstraction, especially for younger kids. And we want them, if they're learning about erosion, we want them to be outside eroding the soil and seeing it happen. If they're learning about habitats, we want them to be outside building a habitat, looking at actual habitats that were created by animals. If they're learning about weather, we want them to be using real weather tools. We want them to be telling their friends about it. We want to give them as many experiences that they can relate to from their own background knowledge, from their own interactions during the day that are really going to make their learning memorable.
And few activities are more memorable for Hollin Meadows students than growing the lettuce that is served at the annual Thanksgiving lunch. An activity that teaches students much more than varieties of lettuce.
We look at the roots, we look at the stem, we talk about the leaves. What type of plant are you eating right now? Oh, okay, it's an annual plant. Does that mean it comes every year? Does it come back? Then we talk about what part of the plant are you eating? What will happen if we leave this plant in and we don't harvest it? What is the process of the plant? So we'll have the roots, we'll have the leaves, we'll have the stem, we'll have the bud, we'll have the flower, we'll have the seeds. They get it. They get it. They get it from kindergarten through 6th.
Each grade plants a different type of lettuce, and when it's time for harvest, the final yield is measured and recorded, and displayed for all to see on a chart that's placed prominently in the school, promoting integration between math and science, as well as spurring students to ask the question, how come they grew more lettuce than we did? But the real payoff comes as the lettuce moves from garden to table, just in time for the school's annual Thanksgiving lunch, and the opportunity for students and family to enjoy a food that every student helped produce.
I have grandparents that have pulled me aside, parents, community members who have said, my child never ate lettuce before. My child never went toward anything green before. They were eating 4 and 5 helpings of that lettuce. How did you do that? And the children are connected to it, and they want to try it, and they want to be a part of it. They want to be a part of the process.
The lettuce is awesome!
And that's food for thought.